I think that if you can convince people of the power of Wolfram Language and convince them that to spend a little bit of time learning it, it'll pay off tenfold. My name is Andrew Yule, and I work for a company called Assured Flow Solutions, and we work in the oil and gas industry. We're a team of engineers that focus on solving production-related issues. We do that through a couple of different venues. One is through modeling software and performing simulations on fields, and another way is actually looking at production chemistry. We have a production chemistry lab where we do tests on oil samples and look for specific production-related issues. The Wolfram Language, for me personally, really comes in a lot on the back end of that, is analyzing that data, post-processing that data, doing extra calculations on top of it, and just having a tool that allows me to manipulate data, a lot of data at one time, is really valuable. Kind of the heart of what we tried to do with it, I think, is solve a problem that a lot of businesses face. And that was basically, how do you capture your company's intellectual property in a consistent and maintainable way? And what we ended up using was the Wolfram Language to do exactly that. We have a project that we call Alex, and it was basically our attempt to try to capture all of our previous knowledge that was in the form of spreadsheets and maintain it so that it was consistent and that people knew exactly where they could go to reach a particular type of calculation that they wanted. How I use the Wolfram Language daily, I use things like Eclipse for the pure sort of development, and then we're more and more starting to use the cloud as well. We'll send calculations to one another. I'll send something to a colleague. We even use the cloud API to build small little applications that our clients can utilize the Wolfram Language on the back end without necessarily knowing that that's what they're doing. It's the ability to write, one line of code that'll accomplish 10 things at once. And if you've ever tried to do something like that in Excel, you can't many times. Tools like the Wolfram Language offer a really powerful alternative to things like Excel. And I think that if people were willing to, spend a little bit of time learning what is out there and what it's capable of, I think those benefits would really pay off.